Good evening, campers, and welcome aboard the Starship Nightwish. I'm Commander Exorcist, and it is time, once again, for Talk O Tuesday. This is my weekly Elite Dangerous show where I pick a Galnet article, read it, talk about it, primarily from a lore perspective, but I will break the fourth wall if necessary, and that's going to be necessary for a couple of times throughout this video, most likely given the nature of the content. So it has been a while. We haven't done a Talk O Tuesday in a long time because I made a comment today in Discord that it had been 13 days as of today since a new Galnet article had been published, and then not 5 minutes later, we got this article. So I apologize if I actually do have the power to make things manifest like that, and I didn't do it last week. I apologize for that. I'll try better next time. But and then the article that we got before was really about Shinrada Desra and Jameson Memorial coming back online. So it really wasn't something worth kind of doing like an extended commentary on. But we've got something special today. We've got a shill puff piece from somewhere advocating and proclaiming the arrival of the Mandalay. This is Zorgon Peterson throwing a massive party to celebrate the arrival of a new exploration ship. Now, before I get started with the article, yes, this is going to be another Mandalay video. However, I'm not going to do like 1,000 Mandalay videos, but I have one more planned on this channel. And fourth wall moment, that is when we actually get a hold of the ship. So once I actually have the ship and I'm able to fly it, take it around, kind of show you guys what it's like, that is the next. That will be the last specific Mandalay video on this channel. But we're going to talk today about Zorgon Peterson because they're throwing a huge event revealing the Mandalay to the masses. We've got Zorgon Peterson event reveals new exploration vessel. Zorgon Peterson has delighted fans and investors alike with a confirmation of its first new vessel in 6 years. That's a long time. That's a long time between development to have nothing come out of your company for 6 years, not even a modified ship. It's really something. But there are people, I think, that have gone longer than that. At an extravagant launch party, the Mandalay was introduced to enthusiastic reception. That's an understatement. We are so looking forward to this. Everyone's excited about this ship. It's beautiful. What we've seen is really exciting. Granted, got to be careful, because, once we get our hands on it, we kind of see how it works and kind of come to the reality of what it's like. I know there's a lot of enthusiasm. I share it. I'm excited about it. I just kind of want to throw that out there it's a precautionary tale, but we really are excited, and we have a right to be excited. I think this is a really good design. And, the Mandalay, I swear, the thing with the Mandalay is I've received comments. I've gotten comments about how the Mandalay is awful because it's so good. Like, people have commented, it doesn't make any sense. You complain because you don't have the thing, and then you get the thing, and the thing is so perfect that you complain that it's too perfect? I've never seen anything like this. I'm very excited. This is probably one of the most anticipated additions to Elite, to the Galaxy, in a very long time. I don't think I've ever seen the level of hype that I have for this particular ship. Presented as an exploration-focused vessel, Zorgon Peterson Chief Marketing Officer Devin Kaneda provided the following details. With the Mamba, Zorgon Peterson's team showed that we can match all other manufacturers in terms of speed. With the Fer-de-Lance, we demonstrated our understanding of excellent military design. True. Now with the Mandalay, we aim to provide consumers with a premium exploration option. Ooh, premium. So they really are selling this thing in terms of design, presentation, and operations. So, it's not like a flying brick where, hey, it'll go far and do the stuff, but here you can go far, do the stuff, and look good while doing it. That's cool. We explorers, we appreciate that. Our design division has focused on specific performance advantages once again. The Mandalay brings a significant jump range for a medium-sized vessel. I really, really can't wait to see what that is. They keep saying that, but we haven't seen anything yet. I really can't wait to see what that is. Careful attention has also been placed on improving ship handling in atmospheric environments. Let's stop right there. We're going to stop right there. I don't have a tinfoil cowboy hat, but yeah, I may need to make one. That's not the first time that they have specifically mentioned atmospheric environments. Now, a few years ago, we gained the technology that allowed us to enter into worlds that have tenuous atmospheres. If you want to argue about it, they're so thin. They really are just, it's they're just for show, really. There's not much there. There's not a lot of atmospheric interference. There's no clouds. There's no effects. There's nothing like that. It's just a really light atmosphere on some of these worlds. Now, some of the worlds with the higher pressure atmospheres, Earth-like worlds and others that have greater pressures, we're still not able to land on those. And the fact that they keep bringing up atmospheric worlds with this thing, it's just my opinion, but we are so close to the reveal of a new feature for this game. And it can't help but wonder if that is related to some kind of atmospheric performance. Because, they don't do this kind of stuff just for fun. Like, to say, oh, it looks good in atmospheres. Yeah, that's great. They might say that once, but to constantly keep bringing it up in these articles, I have a feeling that there's more to it than this. I know that some people out there think base building is going to be the big reveal for the next feature, and it might well be. I'm not really sure how it would work in a persistent environment like Elite Dangerous, but there's always ways. But an improvement in, say, atmospheric features, things on planets, it's a new feature, things that we haven't seen, interactions, greater interactions with exploration options and planets. That's still a possibility. Exploration's huge in this game. And so, I would hope that, part of this would include an exploration option, whatever this feature is. I'm still holding out for on-foot Thargoids, though. But it's really interesting that keeps getting brought up, because I don't think that is by coincidence. I don't think it's for fun. I think this is a hint of some kind. Now, granted, the Mandalay is a very beautiful ship. It looks good. I think that it'll look good in an atmospheric environment. I can't wait to get out and photograph it and see how it performs. Not just performance, but photography performance. I want to see how photogenic it is, because what we've seen looks good, but until you get it out in the field to a couple of planets and check it out, then we'll know for sure. We've also listened to explorers regarding quality of life features. That means it comes with a coffee pot. Therefore, the disembark platform is forward-facing. Okay, that was never really a problem for me, but I usually disembark with in a SRV, so sure, that you do your thing. Strong landing mode illumination acts as a beacon during journeys of discovery. Now, this can come in handy, especially if you're looking for, say, fungoida on a nitrogen world or carbon dioxide world that's got like really kind of dark mountain valleys. That can come in really handy for trying to find that stuff. Structural support for SCO frameshift drives is included as standard. So they did say that this SCO drive is slower, but it goes farther. So that's really cool. It's cool to know that it may take us a couple more minutes, but if that's all, that's great for the performance. And you need it with a drive like this. If you're out in the middle of nowhere, you don't want to risk emptying your fuel tank to try to get to some far off planet. So it is cool to have a little bit better fuel economy. We can sacrifice speed because, again, for the Explorer, the journey is really what we're doing. There's no destination. The destination is whatever cool thing just happens to be in front of us. Early reviews have complimented the design, performance, and aesthetics of Zorgon Peterson's latest release. Hands down, so far everything we've seen has been great. Even the complaints are kind of stretching it. Like, they're just little nitpicky things. The window on the bottom of the cockpit is gorgeous. Can't wait to try it out. But from everything that we've seen, is either a really scummy marketing tactic for a crappy ship, or it really is as good as it looks. I'm banking on the fact that it is as good as it looks. It is believed that Falcon de Lacy management are extremely impressed with the launch event and are optimistic for the vessel's market performance. I have no doubt we're going to see this ship everywhere. Once it's out, you're going to see it all over the place to start off with, because people are going to take it out. We're going to, you want the new shiny thing, but you've also got people that are already planning their combat builds. They're already planning all this weird stuff that they want to do with it just because Frontier says we can't. Oh, it's designed in an exploration vessel. Well, we're going to turn it into a miner. We're going to turn it into a combat ship. We're going to take on a Titan with it. That's the kind of stuff that we do. But yeah, so it looks like they're really impressed with it, and they should be. I mean, the hype, if anything, is really something to ride on. It's been a long time since we've had, any kind of hype, at least to this level, and it's exciting, so I'm riding it. The Mandalay is expected to be available for public purchase soon. Well, I can tell you that here on this channel, I know for a fact that it's available within a week. Yes, within 1 week. I don't have my notes in front of me for the exact day. I'm sure that you guys can leave in the comments, tell me exactly when it's coming out, but it's about a week from today. October 22nd is the day that I remember them telling us. But it's really, really exciting. And this is the thing. When the Type 8 and the Python came out, a lot of people, they either had reservations about them or, they wanted to spend time. They were concerned about this, concerned about that. And then some people just flew them. Like the Type 8 is a fantastic ship. I love it. The Python Mark II is a great ship. These are all really awesome vehicles to fly. This one's different. This is the first time that I've seen people almost worried because it's making them rethink their current exploration builds. It's like you have something you've loved for so long and something really so much better comes along. And not only is it really better, but it's better to the point where you're like, whoa, I've got to have that. Not only do I have to have that, it's probably going to replace what I already have. And so there's a lot of people out there that have kind of been struggling with this. And if you're struggling with it, there's room for all this stuff. There's still room for the Explorer Condas. There's still room for everything else, the DBXs and the Asp Explorers. The Asp Scout can go to hell. Yeah, but that's about it. Everything else, there's plenty of room for it. But yeah, it's just it's exciting. This is a really exciting ship, and I cannot wait to fly it. Congratulations to Zorgon Peterson for absolutely wowing us as we did not expect. And ladies and gentlemen, these are the disciples. If you would like to support this channel, patreon.com/Commander Exorcist is the place to go. You get special access, early access to videos, and behind the scenes stuff, and just helps to support me here and across social media, all the stuff that I do, and it's greatly appreciated. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of this Taco Tuesday. Like I said, it's been a while since we've been together, but it is nice to be back. Pretty soon, once Ascendancy hits, I think that things are really going to ramp up. We're going to start to see a regular flow of information from Frontier, a lot more articles and things that we'll be able to go to. Also looking at some different things going forward. Are you going to buy a Mandalay? I think most people are. If not, what's your reasoning? Maybe you're just not interested in the ship. Maybe you're just not an explorer. Maybe it's just not for you. That's fine. But I always like to hear. So leave a comment below. Tell me about your plans. Are you going to be part of the Mandalay army? Hey, everybody, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I'm Commander Exorcist. Take care. Fly safe, and I will see you out there. Good night, everybody.